if you want to do a simple scraping like some website and collect data, look how it's easy with Automatio. So I'm gonna go to this website called designernews.co, and then I'm gonna just open the Automatio extension. So just waiting this to load, and this is Automatio extension. As you can see over here in the sidebar of Automatio extension, I have these basics actions like input action, which go and input some data into the forms and fields, search bars and stuff like that, or click action, which clicks on the elements, and extract action, which literally extract the data from selected elements, either that's a text or link or image URL or HTML of that element. And now we have a toolbox which have a bunch of actions inside there, and I put it there for a reason so I do not overwhelm the user with bunch of action which he doesn't need. We need to have here basic things. And now we have a paginate as well, which go and paginate to the different pages. So I'm gonna show you right now. When I extract the data from this website, for example, I want to extract the titles, just like that. I'm gonna select extract action. I'm gonna be in the automatically selection mode, as you can see when I hover the yellow thing, and I'm gonna select this, and Automatio automatically auto suggests you all the similar data. And yes, I want all 25s of titles, and I wanna have votes, and I'm gonna just press enter, and I'm gonna want comments, and I want to get a date, and what I want to get these authors. You can notice, or I can notice, that everything is 25 rows, but I have 26 selection over here, and so something is extra selected, and I know this is extra selected, so I want to unselect this. So I'm gonna unselect this, but the algorithm is suggesting me, okay, do you want these comments? I said no, I don't want. So I'm gonna click on them and I unselect them. So I just left myself with 25 selection as well. So okay, so this is the things which I selected. Now I can just rename this and say, because we need this as a data points to be useful. So this is a title, this is a vote, this is what is this? This is a comment, and then we have date. As you can see how hovering over the action, it's highlighting on the left, right? It's really useful. And now we have this auto thing. So this is date. So I want to see if this work. I mean, it does the data I want. So I have this preview tool over here, which give you the preview of the data, and say, okay, it's cool. Now I want to tell Automatio, okay, Automatio, go to the next pages. I want data from all the pages, not just from the front page. So I'm going to use this paginate action over here, and automatically, when I select it, I'm going to be in selection mode, and I'm going to select this next button, confirm it. And what I need to do now, I need to say, okay, I need to make a loop, so Automatio know that he need to collect all the data for all the pages, not just for the front page. So I just will create a loop over here, and you will see in the later scenario why this loop is useful. Exactly. So I have the loop over here, so Automatio will go on each page and collect this data again and again, not just from one page. And the last thing I need to do here is just to say, okay, give me 10 pages. As you can see, we have standard and infinity pagination. In the standard, we put all kind of different pagination. Trust me, like there is a lot more pagination. There are Ajax, there is I cannot recall right now, but there is 5 or 6 different versions of pagination of website dealing with pagination, and we just put all that in one because we want to make a simple thing, so we do not confuse people. Hey, this is an Ajax, this is a lot more, because people doesn't know what is an Ajax, a lot more pagination, stuff like that. So we have the standard and infinity. You know what is like on the Facebook when you just go and load more and more data. So what we do, okay, let's create a bot. So basically we were designing a bot to here, building. Let's click this button, create and run. So the data will be sent to the server, to the cloud server, and all the automation process will happen from there. Without my browser, without my computer, I can instantly close it. It's gonna be done anyway. and as you can see, this is the instance. It says running, we created. We'll go inside and it's happening. As you can see, it's running for 20 seconds already. We spent this much credits. We collected this much data, 100 and something data. He go to the 5 pages paginated already, and this is a data, as you can see, and rename it how we want it. And you know, this all the data, we can download this data in the CSV and use it instantly. I don't want to open it, but I just click it. Let me remove this as well. So my computer is a bit slow. I want to close this as well. So what I can do, so basically I have a logs over here, and I can see in the logs what was happening, that Automatio was going to the page 8, page 9 and extracting those. If I go to the first page of the logs, I can see the instance created, added to queue, launch browser, navigating to the website and doing that stuff. So as you can see, this is how easy I can extract the data. But what I can do also over here, I can say, hey, give me a screenshot, because I want to see what is going on over here. So give me a screenshot with 80% quality, and I can take a full page screenshot, actually, not just actually what he see, but the full page, or for a selected element. But I don't want to bother you with all the details anyway. So this is a toolbox, and the toolbox is literally a box with a bunch of tools. And so I'm gonna use a screenshot, and I'm gonna put this screenshot at the top. So my computer is a bit lagging. I'm recording and it's totally slow. I should close all the tabs and programs. But anyway, so it's gonna take the screenshot right now. But I don't want to take a screenshot instantly when he starting getting the page. I want to be sure that the page loaded, so I'm gonna wait for a while. So I'm gonna use this another tool called wait. So I'm gonna say, okay, wait for 3000 milliseconds, which is 3 seconds, and I'm gonna put that at the top as well. So it's gonna go to the designinuse.com homepage. It's gonna wait 3 seconds, take a screenshot, and then start collecting this data and going paginated. Let's update this instance and run. And I'm gonna close this right now. I'm gonna close this, whatever I created, close this tab completely. So yeah, as you can see, it's starting. If you go to the logs, we are already in the logs. It's navigating, it's waiting, it's capturing the screenshot, and it's extracting again data from the scratch. If I go to the screenshot tab, we have the screenshot over here. I'm gonna open to see what's gonna, okay, this is a screenshot, and I can open this full resolution screenshot, as you can see what is going on. So the screenshot basically gave us a clue what is going on and what Automatio see. This is a really big thing, important, because a lot of times I was facing some unknown things where Automatio cannot proceed to the next section, and I didn't know why, because maybe some pop-up, maybe some security measurement, maybe captcha is there, and I don't know if it's there. Now I can see that. As you can see, this is the screenshot. This is not a website. This is a screenshot actually of what Automatio saw. And it's 80% quality. I can put 100% quality. It will be not that pixelated. But anyway, what if I want to do, so I closed that tab, as you can see, and what if I want to go back there and change the things without recreating from scratch? So if I want to do that, I'll just click this edit button, and let's see, it's gonna load the state where we were with all that flow we created. So come on, everything is slow, the internet. So let's do it. Let's do it. So yeah, Automatio is loading now the instances. Maybe in this moment, hopefully the team doesn't redeploying something while I'm recording this video, so it doesn't break. But anyway, as you can see, we back to the state where we was. We can do it that even 2 days later or whatever. So anyway, I want to change some things. Now the Automatio took only one screenshot, He came to the home page, he waited, he take a screenshot, and then he started extracting this and paginating through the 10 pages. But I want to take the screenshot of each page now, not just of the home page, but of each paginated page. How are we going to do that? Very simply, I'm just going to drag and drop this loop, and I'm going to drag to the wait action because I want to wait on each page to load and take a screenshot, right? So how much? 3 seconds we're waiting, it's fine. Let's do it. So basically, as you can see, I re-dragged this and created a new loop. So it's gonna take a screenshot of each page, paginated page. Let's update and run and go back and see what's gonna give us. So if I go, as you can see, it's starting. If I go to the logs, it's adding to queue, launching, navigating, waiting. So I'll go to the screenshot and open, and it already took one screenshot from the home page. And now it should change over here. If you watch over here, it's gonna change. Yeah, this is a page 2 because it's small, you cannot see, but I know. And if I open this in the new tab, it's gonna say page 2 over here. So yeah, you see it's a page 2, and now he's on page probably 3, and so on. He's moving page 4. The content is changing, you will notice over here. And if you watch carefully, for example, you see it changed. He's taking a screenshot of each page. So I can go again, open this as a full image, and to see, okay, what's going on there. So this is a page, which page? Page 4. Okay, so you got idea how easily I can extract data with Automatio. But let me show you another case where Automatio can handle much more complicated scenarios, and I believe that other tools cannot do that. Not believe, but I know a lot of other tools cannot do that, because that's why we're building Automatio for so long. So I'm gonna open the new tab, incognito, and let's say that I want to go to the google.com and automate Google. So it's really slow, it's annoying me. Even Google is slow loading. But anyway, I'm gonna be patient. So I'm gonna open the Automatio extension, and what I want to do now, I'm gonna utilize other action to show you how cool it is and what you can do. So basically, I'm gonna use the input action and mark this as an input field, so I can input some keywords in there. And so I'm gonna say, hey, go to the Google and search me for automatio.co. Okay, and then click on the search button. So when that's happened, he's gonna proceed to the search result page. Let's proceed to the next step, because right now we're building a bot. So I'm gonna click on this arrow, which means it's gonna execute this action right now in the browser, so I can proceed with building the bot further. So okay, you see I click at this and it inputted or filled the data into the input field, and now I'm gonna click this. You should click on the search button. Let's do it. Okay, cool, we are there. So we are on the search page, right? So we are continuing now. You just, because everything is slow right now for some reason. Is it internet, my computer? I'm not sure, but just the Google page is taking a while to load, which is annoying. But anyway, we are continuing. So now what I want to do, now I want to go and extract those actions, those data. And this data, I'll just call it websites URLs. Oops. And since this is a text selection, I don't need a text. I want to select the URLs from here. So I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna show you one very powerful feature we are working for the last 2 months. It's give a totally new dimension to Automatio, which gives him ability where Automatio can feed himself with the data, and that gives you enormous, almost infinity usage cases, because that's Automatio. Automatio is infinity here. That's my goal, to not create a limited tool. I want to create whatever you are able to do manually. I want Automatio to do that for you on the scale and save your time and life, so you can go outside and do things. So anyway, so yeah, what he did here, we said, okay, go to the home page. I'm just using this execute arrow action to show you once again. Go to the home page of the Google, sorry, and why it's so slow, man. And then go to the then what we say, input the data into this field, and then click on the search button, so we can come to the search result page, right? And now we're saying to Automatio, okay, Automatio, extract me those URLs of each of the link over here. And what we're gonna say, we're gonna create even more complex scenario. Go to the next pages. Yeah, bro, go to the next page. I don't need only one pages. I need like 10 pages or whatever, how many pages you need. You have only 6 pages actually. So I gonna create a loop, and here you see why this loop is really handy, because I'm looping here only this action where he just need to extract me those things. I don't need to repeat me, hey, go to the Google again, input this and click this, you know. I just want this. And this is why this arrow loop thing and this kind of UX and design logic, it's needed. It took me a while to figure out how to deal and create all these things so it can be flexible in many different scenarios without limitation. And this is the thing how I figured out. So what we're doing here, okay, so basically we told Automatio, okay, go to the next page, but I want to take a screenshot because I know that I don't want to waste your time here. I know that Google will ask me probably for the reCAPTCHA because we don't have any cookies, we're a new user, we are using a data center proxies which is already probably dirty, blacklisted, and so on. So what we're gonna do over here, we can do this. We can take a screenshot on the home page. So he come to the home page, take me a screenshot. I want a screenshot. I don't know, give me 80% quality screenshot. And of course I'm gonna wait for a few seconds, just you know, just to be sure that he loaded that and give me a clean screenshot. So I don't know, 2.5 seconds. I'm gonna wait 2.5 seconds, put that at the top. And okay, and what I also want, I want as well to get a screenshot after he searched, after he input and clicked, so I can see what's going on if he came to this page. So I can just clone this screenshot over here and put it over there. Of course I can use a wait as well. I'm gonna close wait, so it's wait a bit until before he takes a screenshot, and let's see what is gonna happen. Let's see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna use create and run, and I'm creating a new instance right now. So the data is sent to the server. Let's go to the instances list, and yeah, we have the new, it's running. Let's go to the and see in the logs what's going on. It's clicking, inputting, waiting, capturing screenshot. Let's go to the screenshot. All right, so you see I have 2 screenshots. First screenshot was when he came to the home page before he inputted and clicked the search button. But after he did click that, I created a new another screenshot, right? If you go to the flow over here, you will see this screenshot, which is coming after input and click on the search button. But Google gave us this reCAPTCHA because he suspects us that we're a robot, and he suspects us because of two reasons which I already mentioned. We're new, we have no cookies, and cookies is really important for Google and for all the website because they know you've been there, you're a user. But if you come with empty cookies, you're suspicious. And we have these dirty proxies which you're using for a while, and it's a data center proxies, and Google suspect, okay, you're a robot, you know. But we can deal with this, man. We can deal. So he literally failed right now to do the things because he didn't come and to extract the pages. So we're gonna go back, and we have this toolbox. We did have this action called a reCAPTCHA, and this reCAPTCHA is exactly to deal with this stupid Google's reCAPTCHA, even with those reCAPTCHAs which, you know, those boring reCAPTCHA where you need to click on these images. of cars on streets and those stupid things, this thing can deal with you. So we're gonna tell, okay, do the reCAPTCHA, solve the reCAPTCHA. But I want to show you this. I'm gonna take one more screenshot. One screenshot will be before, so I can see before he solved the reCAPTCHA. And I'll same for the wait. I'm just gonna put a little bit wait of time. I don't need to do wait, but I just like put it a little bit wait, so I can have a very clear screenshot when the page loaded completely. So what we look what kind of flow we have here. It's a little complicated, but it's not. It's really easy, but it is. Imagine that you need to build this in the code. How long you will need? I will build a bot before you open your code editor environment. I will just build a bot. Imagine if I do not explain you, I would use all the shortcuts because I have binded over here. I'm a power user. I have shortcuts for everything. Just click and create those action, and click run, and I have a bot ready. So what we have now, we're gonna go there to the home page, wait, take a screenshot, input this keyword Automatio. So click on the search button, wait, take a screenshot. We're gonna probably face the Google reCAPTCHA, and then we're gonna solve reCAPTCHA. Where's reCAPTCHA? Here, and then gonna wait again and take a screenshot to see after solving the reCAPTCHA that we solved the captcha, and then we're gonna go and extract those URLs and paginate for 10 pages or how many pages are there. Yeah, imagine that scenario. So let's go update and run and see what's going to happen. So we're going to the logs and see what the Automatio is doing. He's going to the page, Google homepage, waiting, capturing screenshot. Let's go to a screenshot and actually watch what's going on. So this is the screenshot. Okay, he didn't face the captcha right now for some reason. He let us go because probably I solved the captcha in the previous 20 minutes video when I created to you when it failed. But as you can see, if there was a captcha, we will solve it. Maybe it solved it that fast. I don't know. Let's see. It says solving reCAPTCHA. It solved it in 5 seconds. It can happen. So it probably maybe solved it, maybe not. Let me just see by the screenshot. But anyway, even if it didn't solve the captcha because I have a screenshot. That's why I have a double screenshot to be sure that I have a captcha. But anyway, if there's a reCAPTCHA, we will solve it. As you can see, we collected the data. 59 rows of data, 6 pages. There's much pages. We have the data. We have those URLs. What I can do now, it's a really cool thing, and that's a very powerful thing. And this is just one tiny example, stupid example, maybe nonsense. What I can do it, but another thing what I can do is go to each of these website dynamically. How are you gonna do that? Well, I already scraped those URLs from the Google, right? And this is Automatio old homepage, of course. And what I can do here is I'm gonna delete all this flow. I have saved it, don't worry. I can always go and edit the previous instance. I'm gonna delete with this button, and what I can do now, I can say, okay, we come to all of this URL, not to Automatio, so but use the data from the instance. So we have a static and dynamic instances over here. So what I can do, I can call the dynamic data from the previous instances which Automatio already collected. So for example, I can go and call the instance which call it Google, which is exactly this instance over here, right? Google. And if I go to over here, you can see other instances I have or other bots. So I can go recall this Google instance over there, and then I can just, proxy, I don't need proxy. Then I'll just collect this, call this website URL. What does it mean? It means that start page, the Automatio will not start with Automatio call only statically. But if you dynamically go to each of these 59 websites, we scrape it over there or exactly over here and do whatever I tell him. In this scenario, I'm gonna tell him again, just very casually, wait for, I don't know, 2.5 seconds and take a screenshot. And I want to see what exactly is going there. So take a screenshot, give me that screenshot with, I don't know, let's be 100% quality. So that is a really powerful feature, dynamic data. Actually, this is just a part of dynamic data. This is called dynamic linking. But imagine that you can put dynamic data in those input actions where, hey, Google, go Automatio, go search for these 1000 keywords I have, and for each of these keywords, perform all of these complex actions. Imagine how complex scenarios you can build and just let it go and do it for you. It's sick, man. So I have, you see, if I go to the start action, I have a different option over here. So I'm gonna say block ads. So it's gonna block the ads, and I have a proxy. I can have a dedicated proxy for this single instance if I want to use one single or two proxies, which will rotate. But currently we have rotated proxies, so I don't care for that. So yeah, let's see what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna just rename this and say level 1 website screenshot. I don't know, what, some random name, and I'm gonna create and run as a new instance. So let's do it and let's see what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna go back to the instance list over here, and this is the exact level 1 website screenshot title I created. So this is the new instance. If we go to the logs, we see that it's capturing already screenshot and taking the screenshot. As you can see, it's already went to the Automatio, took the screenshot. It went to the LinkedIn, took the screenshot. Now it's going to the Facebook link, taking a screenshot, and so on. This is, I don't know, agent list, taking a screenshot, GitHub, taking a screenshot. Imagine how cool. So this is doing him. This is what he see, and we see that. And this is, man, what is Automatio. This is what is Automatio. Automatio is a very handy, powerful tool. It will be the best, sickest tool on the market with all of those features. I have